I was good, John, back up in with another video. So look, I was just scrolling through my YouTube and shit like that, like the homepage and all that. And this video I just so happened to see this video. It pops up and it's being ugly my experience. Now, I don't know what that means for real. And it's like this shit got 17 million views. It was 4 years ago, But yeah, I never seen this before, so it's just like, let me see. I just want to see what he says for real, cause it's like, is there such thing as ugly though? Like, come on, if you had, cause you see me personally, I'm a therapist for real. Like, I'm really a therapist, so I just want to hear him out. I want to see what he has to say. Maybe this is something that he battles with internally that he just never really spoke about. So he just grabbed the camera and decided to just let out all his emotions and put it out. So I just want to hear what he has to say.
So first of all,
Alright, hold on. We gonna have to try to put that quality up. Damn.
this is my microphone. It's quite broken, and I've been drinking a lot of this right now.
What the fuck is that?
So I'm sort of
That ain't no
drunk, and
Migos.
I'm feeling really
That ain't no
down,
Henny.
like extremely down, and I will tell you why. It's 'cause my entire life I've been treated quite
to me.
bad. I should also say, like, this is a warning. My English is not that good.
Yeah. Nah,
And
you good.
like,
You good. I understand.
I'm just I feel really alone, and I felt like I was gonna search YouTube for people with the same issue as me, and that is being really unattractive. And I've been having lots of issues with that, because every video I come across is with a really attractive or normal person, and they have no idea
You see?
how it really is.
You see? And that's the problem right there with social media. Everybody, you see, this is hold on. First and foremost, he said that he's been searching on YouTube trying to find other people who's like ugly like him, unattractive like him, that he could relate to. And it's like, bro, I promise you, sometimes I even say this to myself as well. It's like, it don't matter what you going through in life, other people are going through the same, whatever you feeling, whatever you're going through, experiencing at the moment, it don't matter. There's somebody in the world that's experiencing that same exact thing or feeling as you, probably even worse than you. And it's like, you're not the first person to go through that, bro. You're gonna go through it. Other people are going through it. Other people have been through it and overcame it and now are living better. But it's just like, and another thing, that thing he just finished saying about he looks online and he just sees everybody's looking perfect, bruh. Social media is deceiving as fuck. Whether it's IG, Facebook, Snap, I don't even use Snap no more. I swear to God, I posted on Snap one time, that was my last post on Snapchat. I ain't even know, I don't even use that shit no more. But look, Twitter, it don't matter, bro. Like, people are on there to make it seem like something that is really not. I promise you, somebody could post a picture of themselves with the biggest smile on their face. Soon as they press post, soon as they press send, they back to being depressed. They back to being sad. They back to, regular everyday shit that they got to deal with on a daily basis. It's just like, you just got to learn to not let the shit that you see on social media like get to you, bro. That shit is not real. Everybody's faking something. Ain't nobody 100% happy. And that's the one thing about, I don't even want to talk too much about this shit, but it's just like, I see a lot of people, and I personally know a lot of people like this, that are in a relationship and all they post is like their trips to, like, the trips that they take out the country, or their little dates that they be going on, or whatever it may be. All they post is the cute shit, and that right there is a perfect example of what I'm referring to. Nobody's gonna post the bad. Nobody's gonna show their bad side, their bad days, none of that. All they're gonna do is post the good shit. So just like that relationship example that I just gave, all they're doing is posting the good times that they have with each other, but they're not posting the arguments. They're not posting all the sad shit that they go through. They're not posting all the toxic shit they go through, all the arguments, all the back and forth. Fuck around, you know, some people really is in relationships getting it with each other type shit. But you never gonna see that because this shit is just this is a fake ass time we living in for real, bruh.
So first of all, right now I'm putting up quite of a show. So if you think that I look pretty good right now, it's because I'm doing my absolute best to show you that I look good. It's also the cam. So first of all,
Yo, bro, don't do that, bro. Yo, I promise you I could be his coach, bro. I promise you. Yo, listen. Yo, I done turned people. Yo, bro. Listen. Alright, come on. You
thieves
doing
are
too much,
fucked
bro.
up, and I'm pushing forward my jaw all the time. I have extremely much
Ooh.
loose skin. This is nothing I can do anything about. I've been checking this a lot. I have so much loose skin, it makes me look terrible. I have a big forehead.
So do I, bro. That's nothing.
And my hair is making me look really good, but if you would take away the hair, like, I got pretty bad posture, I have a really big bulky nose, and my lower lip is a lot bigger than my higher lip. Like, my higher lip is normal, the rest is not. So I'm using my hair, I'm letting it grow out, so it...
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. If I went to school with this kid right here, and he was to tell me, cause I ain't gonna lie, growing up in school, like I was cool with everybody. I don't care if he was a popular kid. I don't care if he was a gangbanger. I don't care if you play Pokemon cards. I don't care if you fucking. It don't matter what the fuck you did. If I fucked with you, I fucked with you, and I'm gonna talk, bro. You know one thing about me, cause I'm just an observer. I'm just, you know, I know. I observe, you know. I know a lot about me. I'm a very self-aware person, you know. One thing about me is that I was never like a fake ass, two-faced ass motherfucker. If I'm hanging out with in school, if I was to be hanging out with popular people and one of the people who like somebody like him was to come up to me or some shit in front of the popular people, I ain't gonna turn around and do him dirty or try to act different towards him just because I'm around these group of people. I'll try to bring him in, like pull up. I won't even try to do, because I don't want to make nobody, I've always been that type. I don't want to make nobody feel uncomfortable. I don't want to make nobody feel embarrassed or no shit like that. It's just like I just try to bring everybody in. So if I knew him in high school, bro, I definitely would have helped him out, bro, because it's just like I understand. Bro, you could just switch all this. Like, get some earrings, bro. Take them damn glasses off. Get a fucking haircut. Like, change your drip. Get some contacts. Like, there's something you could do. I promise you there is, bro.
And then I use a hat to hide my pants.
Like, yeah, get you a nice fitted hat. Get you a nice fitted hat, a gray brim hat. Yo, bro, come on, bro. You could do a lot, bro.
My eyebrows, everything.
Especially these days where you don't even need looks for real, bro. All you need, listen, bro. You don't even need looks for real. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I do not look good. I've never in my entire life had anyone telling me I look good. If I look from this side, like this, push forward my jaw, maybe on cam I look a little bit better, but people in person, they see my nose, they see my lips, they see my tooth, they see everything, they see this, they see that I'm not looking that good. I get so much critic, and I'm gonna tell you the story of my life, how to say it, of how I've had it. And also I should tell you, I may look quite bad, but there are people that have it hundreds times worse.
That's what I just finished saying.
So I'm not comparing myself to the worst of the worst. I'm just here to tell my story. Because I know lots of people on YouTube, they are like looking on these, they're trying to find someone to relate to, and they can't, because every person in the video is a girl, or it's a guy that looks decently alright. Like, he doesn't have a big nose or big lips or anything. He doesn't. It's always something. So let me start off by telling you the story of how I started getting called ugly. So I had a very big trouble having friends as younger.
Alright.
Everyone always
I'm
avoided
about to
me,
write this
found
shit
ways
down
to
for
get rid
real.
of me, and I sorta didn't care back then.
Yeah.
And I got some friends when I was maybe how old was I? I think I was like
You know, come on, it's okay. You know. I know you don't want to say it.
I'm sorry if this takes time. It's hard to talk to me about. This isn't scripted or anything. This is actually real.
Yeah, I know.
I was around 13 when I got my first serious friends.
Word.
I was 13, 12 to 13.
Listen, bro. I promise you, having friends, like, yeah, it's cool to have friends. See me, I'm selective on the people I hang around and shit like that. Even fast forward to now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm an introverted extrovert, but I'm more on the introverted side. Like, I could turn up and shit. Like, I could be the life of the party if I really wanted to, but I'm just more on the introverted side. And I promise you, me being alone within the past couple of years, like me just sticking to myself and just doing what I want to do, there's been the best times. I ain't gonna lie, no drama. Friend, listen, friends will turn on you. Friends could be fake as fuck, two-faced. Friends could do a whole bunch of shit to you, and it's just gonna hurt you because it's just like you may be a genuine person who may have truly had love for them, just for them to turn around and do some fuck, just like that. Just like recently, that story about the girl who went to Mexico with a few of her friends, and then her friends ended up killing her. And then you see the video of her on live calling, trying to find them and shit. Like, oh, where my friends at and shit like that. Yo, come on, bro. I told you about that shit, bro. Stop fucking turning off while I'm talking, bro. And then yeah, you fucking see her on live trying to find them and shit, calling them her friends and shit like that, just for them to turn around and do that shit to her. And that's what I mean, bro. Like, listen, bro. I promise you, friends is overrated, bro. Friends is overrated.
And they were like 16 to 18 beautiful alpha males. And like they were the first ones to start calling me ugly. And that was quite a shady neighborhood, so it's like they were with me because my mom gave them cigarettes and stuff, so they were like my guardians sorta. And they were the first people to call me ugly. And things went on, and I ended up in school. I remember first time I was never like caring about girls. Girls were like meh, because I remember being young. They chased around the other guys at the schoolyard, and they were like pretending like the girls were trying to kiss the boys, and the guys were like ew. And I remember how they all chased each other, and no one chased me, so I was just standing there being like, what the fuck? I guess there's something wrong with me. I was like the only one at that time that was like, oh, I sort of wish a girl would chase me, but that didn't happen. So yeah.
Listen, I promise you, what I just said about the friendship, same goes for women, bro. Women, I heard a quote. I don't know if it was this, if it was word for word, but the quote said, one of the biggest downfall of a great man has always been a woman. A sign like that, I just feel as though, you see me personally, in 2020, the year 2020, that's when I had found out about, keeping in my energy and things like that, not releasing, not giving my energy to women and things like that. So, and it's like I really experienced this shit. Like, I went out, the longest I went, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be hearing about people going fucking 100 days and 200 days, fucking year, not doing shit sexually, just retaining their seed for all them days. I ain't gonna lie, I never went that long. The longest I went was like a month and a half type shit. But I will say this, that month and a half that I went doing that shit, bruh, I was, bruh, couldn't nobody tell me shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I'm just saying that, bro, just focus on you. Like, don't chase women. Women, let it come to you, bro. Listen, another wise man said, "You never lose a bitch chasing money, but you gon' lose money chasing bitches." Now, what would you prefer, money or bitches? Because if you chasing bitches, you ain't gonna get no money. And we all know that if you have money, then the money gonna bring the bitches. Because, in the world we live in, especially in today's society, the money gonna bring the bitches. Because, you know, that's just what it is.
Let's see. I should just cut to the chase. When I was 15, I started liking girls, like being interested in girls.
15? I ain't gonna lie, I've been going
And
crazy since first grade. Second grade,
this
the
is so
least.
difficult. This is so difficult making. Because I'm also drunk and I don't really know if I want to make this. I'm trying to do this anyway. So,
Drunk. Oh yeah, he said he was drinking.
okay, wait. I need to get into the. Whew. Okay, so when I was 15, I realized that I wanted to have love in my life. I was 15 years when I realized I wanted that. And like the amount of people that rejected me is astonishing. It's unexplainable. I remember I was 15, I went to school, I was socially inactive, I was a bit overweight. That's where all this comes from, because I was a little bit on the overweight side. So I was a bit heavier, not much heavier, but I was heavier. And let's see, I think the total sum from when I was 15 to 17 was well over 400-500 girls that I wrote with, that I tried to get into a relationship with. And that's not normal girls. I've never gone for the normal attractive girls. I knew from the start, like, they are not for me. They set these standards that are so high. They want attractive guys that are smart and funny and everything. So I set up, like, I tried to write with girls, and I wrote with girls that were overweight, that didn't look so good. Some of them had a big nose like me, some had big lips, some had shorter hair. I even wrote with about, I think it was like three girls that were handicapped. No, this time I was between 15 to 17 years, so I was quite young. And every single one called me ugly. Every single one. And some
What the fuck? Yo, how long was I fucking speaking for? Why the fuck was my shit just muted, bruh? Nah, somebody trying to see me fail for real. But look, I was saying, um, this shit that I was talking about before, about it don't matter if you ugly and shit like that, you just gotta change up a little bit, get some bread and shit like that. Biggie said this in one of his songs as well. He was like, black and ugly as ever, however, I stay Gucci down to the socks. And that's just what I mean, bro. Like, it don't matter if you ugly, that don't matter, bro. Just get you some, you just gotta have some shit going on and the bitches gonna come to you.
some of them were straight up honest with it and said that you're not my type or you're ugly. That's like, if someone says you're not my type, that's the nicest way someone can say that you're ugly. So always heard, you're not my type. So that's something I heard a lot. And after 2 years, I gave up. I simply gave up totally. And when I gave up, I started to care more about writing with people who had it difficult, who were sad, and like who didn't have it easy. And that's when I first met the first girl in my life
There we
that
go.
wanted to be with me.
Yeah.
And I spent 7 years with that girl.
Damn.
And
7 years. He better than me. I never spent that long with a bitch.
I regret it very much.
What?
'Cause
See what happens when you give ugly niggas a chance? They get the
that
they
was a
get
girl that
cocky for real, bro.
treated me so badly and was just using me. She called me ugly.
Damn.
She forced me to walk 5 to 10 meters behind her. She never
Damn.
held my hand. She never kissed
Oh.
me. She never
Word?
did anything to show appreciation of me.
For 7
She
years,
just
bro.
simply used me.
And it took you
And
7
It was
years.
not a good relationship. She never cared about me. She was always angry, aggressive. And for the first half year, she didn't really want to be in an actual relationship with me. She just wanted to be with me. We had sex and we had fun, I guess, sorta.
Word.
Except
Well, at least he ain't a V, bro. I'm be honest with you.
when we went outside when I was forced to go behind her. And then we went into a relationship and she did everything for I think it was 3 or 4 years. She forgot my birthday. She was
Damn.
cheating on me.
Oh
She
shit.
was flirting with other guys online. I always did everything I could. When I gave her 20 minutes massages on her back every day, even though I was sick. I am sick in my body as well. Like I'm not gonna take that up right now because it's not that major. But back then it was when it sort of started. So I was not really feeling that well. I was weak. I was sad. But I gave it my all. I tried to be a good boyfriend. I
This is a good
gave
dude
a
right here, bro.
massage. I bought her presents when I had money.
Oh,
I spent my time with her. I altered my personality for her so she wouldn't feel that it was weird. I tried my best to be the perfect I could, and she always told me, "You're not enough," or like, "You're not good enough," or things like that. She always
Bro, why
told
did
me
you
that.
stay with her then?
This is how it was for about 3 years, or 3, 4 years. Then I moved, and she
Bro, you
didn't
know how long 3, 4 years is? Yo, bro.
move with me. She was like, "It's not worth it. If you move, it's over." So I moved. It was over. And then she started calling me and being like, "You should take me back because you are unlovable." I remember those words
What the fuck did that
so
mean?
clearly. You are unlovable. That's the worst thing I ever felt. And I was like,
Unlovable.
screw this. Nope. And I was alone in a cabin in the middle of nowhere in the woods. It's a movie, I know, but I was literally living in a cabin. I have an actual video of it when I recorded, like, back then, because I have other YouTube channels. This is a new thing. But, like, those are for gaming and stuff like that. Anyway.
Yeah, you look like a gamer.
But, like, those are I recorded, like, gaming and stuff like that. Anyway, I was living in a cabin for 4 to 5 months, all alone. And she called me, it was after like a few weeks, the first month. She was like, "Take me back, you're unlovable, you should be with me." I was like, "Nope." And I met,
good shit.
That's the first time I started writing again with new girls. It had been 3 years, or almost 4. I had lost weight. I had started exercising more.
Good shit.
I was a bit stronger.
Good shit.
Things were a little bit easier, like living. And I was also developing my alcoholic problem.
That's good shit. Because you see, as a man, it's like me, because see, me personally, I'm a petty ass motherfucker. So it's like, bro, as a man, if a girl W, now you just gotta make her regret that shit for real, for real. You gotta hit the gym, you gotta get stronger, you gotta do something. You gotta make her regret that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm doing anything I can, and then when she come back, dub that bitch. Fuck is you talking about? Hell no. The fuck? Now you gotta start doing extra shit to try and make her not to try and get her jealous, but it's just like to show her what she could have had. But now she don't got it. Because, you know, she had dubbed you. And now look at you. You glowed up. Now she wants you back. But now you too late, bitch. Should have appreciated me when you had me, for real, for real. And it's just like, that's just fucked up.
I mean, you can't say alcoholic because it's not that bad, but like I was drinking a lot. Anyway, I lived in that cabin and I started writing with new people in my area, which was really not many. I had to like take the closest town. It was an hour away, but like I managed to find a girl there.
Okay.
And by that time, I met her. We were just friends. It was chill. She was actually a terrible human being. She was like,
what the fuck?
she only cared about money, how people look. She wanted to have a guy that took care of her and all that. So I didn't really feel anything for her. We were just friends. But in the end, she was 17 and I was 20.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
So it wasn't, it was like sort of, so.
What the fuck? Now, where you from for real? Cause he must be from a different. He must be from a. Where you from for real?
So like, I remember I bought lots of alcohol to her, and she was like,
what?
keep some of this. We're gonna use this later. And so I kept some of it. And she then one time visited me in the woods. She spent her night with me. And we laughed, we drank, we had fun.
Bro, you snitching on yourself right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You snitching on you. Like, you saying a little. Like, I ain't gonna lie. You snitching on yourself, bro. Not only is that statutory rape, but you also gave liquor to a minor. I just want to know where you from, for real. Because I don't know. Maybe where you from, the laws is different. I don't know.
And we had sex. And that's the first time I felt accepted in, like, I felt like I had hope in my life. I really felt like there is hope for me. Like, there's someone for everyone. I really felt like there are people that will look past your appearance, and that's sort of right. There are people out there who will look past how you look and be with you even if you're unattractive, and it doesn't even matter to what degree of unattractive you are.
No, that's cap. No, that's cap. I mean, maybe there is people out there like that, but me personally, I ain't gonna lie. I am the type of person who pays a bit more attention to like personality and shit like that. But I ain't just gonna go. I ain't about to say that all I pay attention to is personality and the looks don't matter. Fuck no, you gotta have a good personality, and I gotta be attracted to you physically. Facial call, like your face call, gotta be at least an 8, bruh. You can't be no ugly ass bitch, and I'm just fucking with you cause you make me laugh. Fuck no. Hell no. My bad, I'm cutting my nails.
There will be girls that will not really care. The problem is finding them, which is I would say that depends on the country. If you're in a country with extremely lots of tourism, extremely good economy, everyone are decently rich, like everyone are decently beautiful, all that, maybe it's time to look into future plans and move to another place where you can find more unattractive people, because that's sort of what you want. Anyway, this girl and I was friends a few weeks, and or were, well, friends with benefits.
Okay.
And then we sort of broke contact and stuff. She was one of those people that were like, I get bored of people easily, so it was like, eh.
Yeah, she a hoe.
So we didn't really stay friends. Anyway, after after that time, I sorta got really annoyed
You
of
know, it's the
being.
number one excuse that bitches always use when they don't want to fuck with you for real. They got family issues. I can't do this right now. I got family issues. Bitch, fuck you mean you got family issues? You don't even got a fucking daddy. Shorty got daddy issues and her fucking mother. Yo, bro, you know what? I ain't even gonna say too much, bro. For real, for real. You don't even give a fuck about your family for real. Talking about you got family issues. Now, me personally, no bitch has ever said that shit to me, but I'm just going based off what I've heard before.
Alone, and my ex wanted to come and visit me, the girl I was with for all those years that treated me so bad. And I was so weak, so I said okay. And I spent another yeah, it was about 3 years. I've spent 7 in total with her, so it was about 3 more years with her. And those years sorta improved quite a lot. They were a lot better than the first 3 years, so it wasn't that bad. But it didn't work out because I was so unhappy. I was extremely unhappy. It felt like we had nothing in common. She was always angry, moping, complaining, and she didn't feel good, and I didn't feel good. We were just tearing each other down, and I couldn't forget all the things in the past. And like we had nothing in common except just being angry on each other. So we broke up, and that was about 5 months ago now. And I moved past everything quite easily. So 1 month ago, after we broke up, I started to try and date again. And the bombardments of you are ugly or not my type was so unreal. I can tell you a few things that I've been through.
Yo.
I've met people that are girls that are extremely overweight and don't look well, and they tell me
And it was the
you're not my
first, they
type,
was
you're
the
way too
main
ugly,
ones
or
talking shit, right?
they
It always be the fat bitches talking shit, and I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. You know why I ain't even gonna say too much for real, cause people watching and I don't want to get caught up in no shit like that. But me personally, I'll never date no fat. Like I'll never be in a relationship with a fat bitch. But I'll definitely get some head from a fat bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you. That listen, I don't judge for real. It's just my preference. It's just I like what I like. You feel me? Now, you see, there's a difference between fat and thick. You gotta know the difference. I can't be with no. I can't fuck with no sloppy fat bitch. I can't. No, ain't none of that.
up an excuse like, "Oh, you didn't text me the same day. I can't be free. I can't have you as a contact." And they do anything to get rid of you. And then there was this time when I had a date with a girl, and I had spent lots of money on making a perfect day together. Like I had set up everything perfectly, and I went on the subway over an hour, and I stood on the train station, and I looked
From New
for her
York.
for 2 hours before I was like, okay, she gave up. And then I went home, and then she wrote that when she saw me, I was so ugly, she didn't
Damn.
have the
Damn.
encouragement to talk to me. And now I made an algorithm for a site that's like Tinder, but it's called Badoo. It's like Tinder pretty much, where I automatically love every person no matter who. It's like a special algorithm for a program that I made, so that I click a button and it likes 600 people every day, which is the limit. And I've done that for over 10 days, so I know easily it's over 6,000 people that I have liked on that side, like and wants to write with. No one, not a single one has responded. Not a single one, even though
Damn.
I put on the best photos I can find. Not a single soul
Damn.
wants to reply or write or give a person like me a chance. So where am I standing in this all right now? Extremely depressed, extremely sad, feeling like giving up. I have sorta given up a lot on many things, and all these events through the years have made that I haven't been able to live a normal life because my friends were commenting on me not looking good. My family's been commenting on it. Everyone's always pointing it out, and I get so frustrated, sad when people look away. They are like, "No, we don't want a guy like you as our friend." Like, eh. And I'm
See, one thing I hate about people like him is like he's probably the type of motherfucker that'll say some shit like he's not materialistic or he not into like clothes and shit like that, expensive shit and shit like that. But the thing is, he's sitting up here complaining about being ugly and not getting bitches. But it's like, if that's the case with you, you gotta thrive in other areas. Like, you gotta be good in other areas. You gotta, you gotta dress nice or some shit. I promise you, I done see the ugliest. Now listen. I ain't no hater, alright? If you get them, then you get them. I ain't gonna question how you got them, none of that. But all I'm saying is, if you don't think that you a good looking motherfucker, then the least you could be is a fly nigga. Like, come on, bro. You gotta get some earrings, get you a little chain, take that fucking hat off, get you a fitting. Like, do something, bro. Like, come on, bro. You can't. Like, you just. Come on, bro. That's fucked up.
I'm currently in a situation where I'm waiting for plastic surgery because that's the only way. And I'm telling you this right now. If you're unattractive, the only way for you to get a normal life is to work, earn up money, or go to the hospital, get psychiatric help. And if it's severe enough, they will give you free surgery or whatever. Get the surgery so you look better. You don't have to be a model. Just get the flaws out. Get the big issues. Because especially if you're a guy, this is also a guy problem. Because if you are a girl, it doesn't really matter how you look. Because there's so many guys like me, or in a similar situation. There's so many of us. Unexplainable amount. I've written and talked with so many guys in the same situation as me, where they have either a few flaws or many in their face. They don't look that terrible, but like it's severe enough that this issue comes up. So if you're a girl, you can find these guys. There's no problem, and you don't even have to look good. I've written with so many handicapped girls who have even bigger flaws in their appearance than me, and everything. They have no problem at all. Any girl can find any guy anytime they want. No issues whatsoever. This is a
that's a fact.
That's a fact. Of guys than girls, because girls are the one that choose the guys, not the other way around. Unless
that's a fact. Cause it's like, listen, when it comes to girls could go outside and pull any nigga they want. I ain't gonna lie to you. But you see, when it comes to dudes, like we gotta do mad shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta do mad shit. I be coming up with the craziest shit. Listen, when I'm talking to a shorty, when I'm flirting with a bitch, I be coming up with shit that I ain't even know was capable of. I ain't even know I was that. Like, how the fuck? And I be coming up with that shit on the fly. And it's just like, it is what it is. I think I just tap into another thing. I just tap into a different type of shit when I'm in that,
really attractive. Now I mean in general. So this is a guy problem. And if you're a guy, if you don't look good, get surgery. Only way.
No, it's not.
Get surgery. If you have the possibility, lose some weight or get muscles. That's about it. It's the only thing. And I don't.
Bro, that's not the only thing. The bottom line of all this shit is that you's a sherm ass nigga and you don't know how to fucking talk to. Yo, bro, like what the fuck, bro? You know what? I said I'm supposed to be his therapist right now. I'm over here. I ain't even gonna
say
do
that
all
to
that.
be rude. I just say that's my conclusion because this is something I've been suffering with for about 11 years, I think, if not more. 11 years I've been suffering with this. I've never in my entire life gotten a single compliment that's been real.
Damn.
Everyone has always just used me.
Damn.
I've heard so many times you're funny, you're doing this and that, that's nice. Like, personality is one thing, when it comes to love, at least for me in the place I live,
I ain't gonna lie, you stink, bro. You look like you stank and shit like that. Like, this is just little shit like that you just gotta change. And I promise you, your whole mentality on this shit is gonna change. Like, you gotta change yourself. If you don't change yourself, listen, one thing you can't change is your facial features. But you could change everything else. You could change the way you dress, the way you act, even if it's just a act. Even if you just putting up a front while you with a bitch. Like, you gotta do whatever you gotta do to get them, bruh. Like, it's just like... Listen, bro. I wish I could talk to him for real. I could, cause I really be coaching motherfuckers out here.
That's how you look. So get
I done started so many relationships. I swear to God, my biggest accomplishment was in 2020. Right now, they got a whole fucking family. I swear to God, if I'm lying, may God strike me down right now.
Sure, if you can. I'm repeating myself because I'm running out of things to say, and this is probably the only video I can ever do right now. If by any chance you guys will like this, whoever watches it, if even anyone watches it, I don't know. Hope it goes better for you. I hope you can sort of relate to me and that you're in a similar situation. And I'm gonna take another drink.
Damn.
So, because that's the only thing. And also, no, I'm not overweight to such a extent. I'm pretty thin, so like, don't get the feeling like, oh, you just need to lose some weight. No, I don't. Trust me. I definitely don't really need to lose weight. Anyway, that's all I had to say. Yep. Bye.
Damn, bro. Yo, come on. That's fucked up for real. It's just like, you just gotta change the little things. I promise you, the little things matter. Like, the little things matter. You gotta change your wardrobe, change your sense of style, you know? Change them hats, get a better haircut, get rid of them glasses, get you some earrings, get you some J's ripped jeans, you know? And it ain't even gotta be nothing expensive, you know? Like, you just gotta, I don't know, man. That shit crazy. But being sad and depressed about not getting bitches is something crazy. Like, you just a simp ass motherfucker. If you over here, dude is over here getting drunk just cause he won't get no bitches, I don't know. Cause you see me, I can't relate. I always had them. So it's like, I don't know what type of mind state you go into. Like, if you was just the type that never got bitches at all, I ain't gonna lie, maybe that can fuck with you mentally. Maybe that can maybe you will start questioning yourself and getting depressed and shit like that. But me personally, I don't want to jinx myself or no shit like that. But it's just like, that was never an issue with me. Cause it's just like, even if I'm not the best looking nigga, even if I'm not the flyest, one thing I got, I'm good with my words. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm going with my choice of words. I'll sell a bitch a dream. Even if I am capping, you gotta do whatever you gotta do to make a bitch fuck with you, bro. And that just is what it is, man.